Alright everyone, welcome to our daily charting session. Sa mga hindi pa po nakakaalam, what we do here is we either look at yung mga trending names based sa listahan na binibigay ng Investograms. You usually find it on the right hand side of your screen, or we do chart requests. Pero kadalasan, it's a mixture of both. So for today, same as always, it's gonna be a mixture of both, although primarily it will be chart request. Medyo marami kasi ako natanggap. So, pagbibigyan ko lang. Okay? Guys, before we start, I would like to apologize again na meron tayo ulit ng background noise as I've been mentioning for the past few videos. Meron po kasing construction dito sa may amin and palapit na sila ng palapit eh. So, medyo may mga pagkakataon na mas malakas lalo na parang ngayon na nagbabare na sila. Okay? So, pagpasensyahan nyo na. Hopefully, we can get back to normal soon. So let's start, no? Let's start with MWIDE. So MWIDE is a requested chart. So yung nag-request ito before, nag-follow-up request lang just to see kung nasaan na tayo. So same as before, we're still trapped within this range. So yung range natin is from itong low natin of 5.9 papuntang 6.54. We're still essentially stuck within this range and wala pang nangyayari overall, no? If you would like to range trade tong MWIDE, of course, that's up to you. Personally, I'm not a big fan pag ganito. Parang alanganin kasi, mahirap eh. Parang if we get stopped out here, kunyari, let's say you wanted to use this as support, tapos papasok ka on the trade here, diba? Kung dumulas kasi, dahil ang bilis ng move up niya dito, itong area na to, medyo butas, kumbaga. So, there's a chance na baka madamay tayo sa illiquid na move, biglang gumanon kaagad. 'Di ba? So baka hindi tayo makastop ng mabuti. Baka lang naman. Okay, baka lang. I'm just anticipating potential risk factors, no? But of course, if you want to range trade it, that's completely up to you. Kung bumalik siya dito sa support and mag-hold tayo around 5.9, then maybe pwede siyang i-trade up to mga 6.5 to 6.54 na area. Again, if you are bullish ng MWIDE, then you want to see it break above 6.5 soon. Okay, then start trading above it para lumaki yung trading range natin. Magiging 6.5 to 7.5. Mas gaganda yung potential reward factor niya if that happens. Okay? Of course, lahat yun if lang. So, depende yan. Since sabay-sabay naman natin tinitignan to, and I'm sure yung nag-request nito, i-request niya ulit kung nag-break tayo dito, mababantayan natin to together para hindi natin ma-miss kung merong potential opportunity sa MWIDE. Alright? Next, let's move on to I. Okay, so, honestly, first time ko to i-chart. I've never traded this before. I don't intend to trade this yet. So, one of my personal rules, no, usually kapag may ganyan, yung mga dash-dash lang, hindi ko na pinapansin yung ganyang charts for the most part. But since may nag-request, pagbibigyan natin, ito yung mga support and resistance levels ko sa I in the short term. Okay? Pwede natin dagdagan ng isa pa around this area. Sorry, i-magnet lang natin. Around that area there. Okay, so right now, it's trading within this range. 1.17 to 1.35, albeit as you can probably see, medyo illiquid siya. So, possible na malaki yung bid-ask anomaly niya, no? So, let's take a quick look at that. So, yun nga, sobrang nipis, walang laman, no? So, possible na, kunyari, nakabili ka at 1.2, biglang pipitik na lang, papunta tayo na 1.27, and so on. Kasi nga, walang laman. Then, from 1.27, diretso 1.34. Again, kasi wala siyang laman. That's why kaya niya mag-range dito ng 1.17 hanggang 1.35 simply because wala siyang laman. So, madali siyang itulak. Madali rin siya bumaksak. Okay? If you're gonna trade this, ang pinakamasasabi ko lang is you make sure that the size that you trade with, kaya mong ilabas at ipasok ng mabilisan. Meaning, let's say, ititrade mo to, so magkapasok ka ng, 500,000 pesos. Okay? Sa 1.29,000 shares lang siya. Dito sa 1.25,000. Pag nagpapasok ka ng 500,000, mag-isa mo yan itutulak hanggang mga 1.47 or more. 'Di ba? And that's just simply not smart. Walang bibili. Binili mo yung mga taong nakapila na just in case ipitik yung stock, binili mo sila. Pero sinong bibili ng mga binili mo? The same thing kapag pumasok ka, tapos nag-start bumaba. Kunyari, nagpasok ka ng 1 million shares. Baka pag binenta mo yung 1 million shares mo, all the way yan, mula dito hanggang dire-diretso tayo hanggang, I don't even know, less than piso. Just by yourself, selling. So, ingat lang sa size if you're gonna trade something like this, no? So, if you're bullish ng I, what you want to see is for price to reclaim 1.35, then maybe 1.47 soon thereafter para lalaki yung trading range natin, magiging 1.47 to 1.7, no? Again, this is just based on pure technicals, hindi considering yung yung liquidity. I've said my piece na regarding yung liquidity, nasa sayo na yon. What you don't want to see is for price to start trading beneath 1.05 or sarado na lang natin, trading beneath 1 peso. Kasi if that happens, then medyo delikado na. Again, napakawalang laman. Pwede dumiretso all the way hanggang 80? Low of 83. So sabihin natin, mga 83 to 80. Okay, so medyo delikado. So konting ingat lang. Okay, again, make sure na you size properly if you are intending to trade this or if nasa loob ka na, hopefully, na-size mo siya ng mabuti para if you do need to stop out, hindi ka mahihirapan. Okay? So, moving on. Let's do Glow. So, Glow, ang nangyari, nagkaroon tayo ng pullback after hitting yung 3,280 na high. Nagkaroon tayo ng sharp retracement. Then today, pumitik tayo pataas, no? Honestly, a little bit too early to tell. Kasi possible pa rin na, kunyari, di yan na, tumaas na tayo. Possible na mag-form tayo ng lower high. Tapos i-take natin to. Then we start stair-stepping down, no? Again, too early to tell. Okay? Too early to tell na yan na yung signal na, tara, lahat tayo dapat pumasok na, lipad na yan. At least for me. Okay? I'm not saying it's not worth taking the risk. I'm saying na, for me personally, based on how I trade, I wouldn't jump in just yet. It breaks new highs and you're a breakout trader, then of course, based on your system, then you should consider probably na kung gusto mong pumasok or gusto mong magdagdag or whatever. But again, for me personally, medyo alanganin ng konti pa. Okay? Let's see how this shapes out over the next few days para ma-determine ng mas maayos. Okay? So, one of the possible scenarios, of course, is pwede lang tayong mag-conso sandali sa area na to. No? Sasayaw-sayaw tayo above 3,000, below 3,000, and so on as price decides what it wants to do. As I said, kung bullish ka, what you don't want to see is ito. Ma-break tong low na to. Essentially, nag-form ka ng lower high, break down, use it as resistance, then break down further, taking down this low. Pag gano'n medyo dihado na, then baka makain tong move up na to. As we've discussed many times before in this channel, usually mga ganitong type of moves, pag nabigyan ng opportunity, kakainin siya pabalik. Kasi napaka-illiquid nung galaw eh. Illiquid in the sense na isipin nyo, hindi naman nakaipon yung mga pumapasok dito eh. Talagang pasok lang ng pasok eh. So, yung, kumbaga, to ask them to defend it at each step of the way, parang medyo asking too much, di ba? Okay, if you're bullish Glow, then what you want to see is either yun nga, we start consolidating in this area, hindi na tayo bumaba, break higher, like so, or maybe just break up, hold above 32, 33 area, then see if it can push higher from there. Okay? Sa mga nakapasok na, again, congratulations. Just be sure to trail your stops accordingly based sa kung anumang system na gamit nyo para kung nataon man, you won't have to give back a lot of what you earned dito na sa Glow. Alright? So guys, request ko lang ulit before we continue, if you like what we do here, if you like our charting sessions, if feeling nyo may natutunan naman kayo from me, no? Then I would really appreciate it if you give this video a like and consider subscribing to my channel. Every little bit helps and it's one of the few ways for me to determine kung talaga nga bang nakakatulong tong ginagawa natin. Siyempre, ang goal natin is magturo at makatulong sa kapwa nating mga traders and I would really appreciate it if you guys help me discover kung talaga nga bang helpful sa inyo tong content na to. Alright? So, moving on, let's do MONDE. So far, puro requested charts ako, no? Except for yung Glow. Okay, so MONDE, we're consolidating at the highs right here. Okay, so What could happen in the near-term future is baka mag-consolidate pa siya more. Kasi nga, yung index natin hindi naman siya sobrang lakas pa, no? Baka mag-consolidate pa siya more. Then from there, saka siya mag-decide what it wants to do. If it pulls back, again, it's not the end of the world, but you don't want to see it collapse beneath itong mga levels of support na to. If we break below it, ganun na naman, mag-hold, push lower, then we might start eating up tong move na pataas. Okay, again, I don't think it's gonna happen, but it's good to be prepared na kung nangyari man, at least alam natin kung ano ang iniiwasan natin, ano ang gusto nating makita, ano yung dapat nating gawin. Okay? A break to the upside after consolidation might see us push higher, maybe close above 20 soon thereafter. Then from there, who knows kung saan siya pwede pumunta. Kasi nga, syempre, all-time high. Wala naman tayong previous data to rely on para mag-set ng levels. We can, of course, use Fibonacci levels. Diba? Pero lagpas-lagpas na rin siya eh. If you look at it, itong swing high na to, nandun tayo sa 200%. We can say na sa 261.8% next and so on. But again, it's not the world's most reliable metric, no? I personally still prefer historical data, but since we don't have it here, then I guess yes, we can for now use to Fibonacci level. So 21 next, then possible 23.10 thereafter for MONDE. Okay? And then finally, TECHW. So another requested chart. So TECHW, since konti pa lang ang nangyayari, let's look at it sa lower time frames. Okay? So ano nga ba nangyari sa TECHW? So far, it's been respecting yung mga white zones na drawing natin, no? Which means, since we're caught in between them, now we're trading within a range. Diba? So, pwede natin tanggalin to. Sagabal lang to. Okay? We're trading within the range. And the range we're trading at is around mga 1.30 something all the way hanggang mga 1.60 something. Okay? I say mga 60 something or 30 something partly because since medyo bago pa lang tong TECHW, there's really not that much data to lean on din compared sa mga mas matagal lang mga charts or mas matagal lang mga stocks na nandyan, no? So, I don't want to rely solely on yung sobrang liit na data size sample natin. Diba? Data sample size, sorry. So, more or less, the current range that it's trading at is mga 1.38, mga ganun, 1.30 something, all the way hanggang sabihin natin mga 1.66, 1.6 na area. Okay, for now, we find ourselves trapped in that range. If we can break out of it, if we can break out of it here, if we can break above this white zone, what it does is it could open up yung next area, which is mga 1.77 hanggang mga 2 pesos. Okay, but right now, if you're gonna be trading this, then most likely, it's going to be some type of range trade. Kasi kahit naman sa lower time frame, we can clearly see na hindi naman siya trending or anything. Okay, so if you're bullish TECHW, then you want to see it take the 1.70 something area soon, again, para mag-open up tong range na to. And what you don't want to see is for us to close beneath tong mga white zones, which is beneath 1.3, find it as resistance, then push lower from there. Baka mag-revisit tayo ng lows, or baka mas mababa pa. Baka umabot tayo ng piso or something, no? Okay, we might revisit these lows, or maybe balik tayo ng piso. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Alright? But for now, yun yung tinitingnan natin sa TECHW. If may hawak na kayo, then again, just be sure to honor your trail stops if necessary. And sundan lang yung plano nyo. Kung kunyari gusto nyo mag-take profit sa high end ng range, then of course, take some profit. And if you want to leave some behind in the hope na maging runner siya, tumuloy siya pataas, then of course, that's completely dependent upon you. Alright? So guys, bago tayo magtapos, paalala lang po ulit na lahat po ng ginagawa natin dito is purely for educational purposes only and should not be construed as financial or investment advice. And as always guys, no, maraming salamat po sa panonood. I really appreciate it. Good luck and happy trading!